First class postage, maybe.
Are you Miller and Halstead?
Yes, we are.
For Hot Rod Magazine's Power Festival here at the Indiana State Fairgrounds.
The legendary automotive performance magazine Hot Rod has teamed up with the motorsports capital of the world to bring you the Power Festival from Indianapolis, Indiana. Welcome to Hot Rods 2.
He's Dave Halstead.
She's Kiana Miller.
And we'll be your hosts here on Hot Rods 2. This is the second picnic of power. And just when you think you've seen it all, we got more of the hottest cars from across the country. As a matter of fact, Hot Rod Magazine is here, and they'll be giving away one of their hot rods, a cool 57 Chevy.
We're going to give you a taste of the fastest street-legal car in the world. And let me tell you, you won't believe it until you see it. We're in the city with the big boys on the block to show us how it's done.
All the rides are shined up, and they're ready to rock. Here on Hot Rods 2. Everybody, this fast bandit demands that you stand and deliver. That's exactly what Billy Roberts of Springfield, Missouri has done with this magnificent 1967 Chevy 2. Billy paid $500 for this jewel 3 years ago and found that with all the rust and hidden body damage, his money has basically brought him a VIN number and a part of a dash. That just made the 26-year-old frame machine operator all the more determined to create an automotive work of art you see here today. Billy's dream car is powered by an 87 Chevy 350 Ford 30 over and balanced and blueprinted. The power plant has a competition 292 cam, Holley 750 carb, Edelbrock Victor Jr. manifolds, and 72 Corvette cylinder heads that are ported, polished, and have a 3-angle valve job. The interior is built inside a handmade 12-point roll cage with RCI racing bucket seats, Grant steering wheel, and a handmade instrument panel with autometer gauges. What a nice ride! This is the very first car the young Missourian has built, and we think you'll agree it's a great car. Just think of what this guy will do when he gets around to building project number 2. Here at Hot Rod Magazine's Power Festival, we have everything from 1967 Pro Street Corvettes to souped-up El Camino SS's to... What is this? It's like a miniature car. Well, it's missing a wheel. With Renault gauges and emblems. Put this together. Hi! Are you the owner of this?
Hi, how are you? Yes, I sure am. I'm John Washbush from Wauwatosa, Wisconsin.
What the heck is this?
It's an awful lot of fun is what it is. It started out its life as a Renault, you notice that. It used to be a Renault car, and it's all of the essential parts of the Renault in a new package, just plain fun for one.
And how fast does it go?
Well, it's probably got a real top speed of over 100. I've had it 75 or 80. It feels great, rides great, enormous fun.
Great, maybe later on we'll go for a ride.
There you go.
I don't know, Dan. Jeez, I'm just not believing you, man.
I'm telling you, Dave, it's a 440 Chrysler, BDS 671 blower, pair of Holley 1050 Dominators.
Oh, come on, like this thing's fast, right?
Low tens, Dave, all day long.
Low tens. It's a dog, isn't it?
Ain't a dog at all. Like the name implies, it's a road runner.
Listen, man, I think I'm just not gonna believe you until maybe, I don't know, maybe I drive it.
Keys are in the car, Dave.
Ha ha! Works every time!
You have the fever for some real smooth hot rods? Keep cruising with us, because when we get back, we're going to have some souped-up surprises right here on the Deuce.
Hot Rods 2 is sponsored by BF Goodrich Tires, when you're ready to get serious. The new Dodge and Mopar, divisions of the Chrysler Corporation. And by Craftsman Tools, official tools of IndyCar, NASCAR, and NHRA. American made, guaranteed for life. Welcome back to Hot Rods 2, the show with the go on the deuce.
This 1958 Chevy Impala was a favorite of owner Steve Adams back when he was in high school. Steve bought this car from a guy who owned 8 58 Chevys and restored them to perfect late 50s stock. The car was the original restorer's everyday driver before Steve bought it. Adams had the 58's nose deck and shaved the door handles, then set about the business of updating the creature comforts of this great white whale. Remote alarm and entry system, AC, tilt wheel, cruise control, AM/FM stereo, cassette, 10-disc CD, and power everything. Steering, brakes, seats, mirrors, tops, windows. Woo! They would hardly recognize this car from the inside. Under the hood, though, it's stock. 1958 GM Performance with a Chevy 348 with 4-barrel carb and stock Powerglide transmission. Steve has plans to continue the Impala project with the goal of cool custom comfort wrapped up nicely in late 50s style.
The whole secret to hot rods is to chop it, drop it low to the ground, build the body light, and sink a mean old engine in it. You think these folks went a little too far with the concept? Whatever your taste is in high-performance works of art, you'll find it on site at the Indiana State Fairgrounds this weekend.
They call it the Picnic of Power. That's because you can see the powerful, beautiful, modified vehicles of every size, shape, and color. It's that kind of something for everyone mix that has made Hot Rods America's favorite automotive magazine for nearly 50 years. And now that same approach has come to life here with Hot Rod Power Festivals.
And what a better way to see and be seen than in a cruise around the fairgrounds. Everybody's involved, whether driving around as part of the parade or as a spectator, getting a good look at the best Detroit's had to offer for the past 70 years.
What a blast! Everyone here had a great time, and we hope you're enjoying the show at home. Hey, the next time one of our Peterson events comes to your town, whether you own a custom car or truck or not, come down and check it out. You'll be glad you did.
When it comes to having an outstanding and very unique showpiece, Todd Clark teaches us a lesson that it's not so much the make and model of the car as it is the dedication and imagination of the owner. Todd has chosen a very common 68 Camaro as a tool for filling his trophy case. Take a look. It's no doubt that Todd knows how to roll the bones. This Camaro is a genuine archaeological find with several fossilized characters immortalized in the Chevy's exterior. In addition to the skullduggery, Todd shaved and smoothed everything for a total look that's more in line with a street rod than your average pro street car, and a real crowd pleaser too.
I built the car with no intention of it being as popular as what it actually was. I started out just to build something a little different, and from going into something different, it became a big hit. You know, the pride that goes along with that is just, it was my idea, my own thoughts, and it really makes you feel good when you know it's your idea and you can pull it off and make it work. And that's the biggest thing with the car, is how it was received. I was real worried about how it would go over. I thought it might be a little wild for some and not for others, but like I say, as a rule, everyone has really liked the car, and it's really satisfying knowing that you can build something that everyone likes.
The power behind this Thunder Lizard is a 67 Chevy 327 that Todd's dad built, poured 40 over, balanced and touched up with some moderate grinding and polishing. The street rod theme is carried on in the interior. Clean and classy, custom-made console, one-piece headliner, a smoothed-off and welded-up custom dash, all surrounded by, what else? Bone-colored vinyl upholstery. Todd built this car to drive, which he does as often as possible. In fact, Clark says he won't own a car if he can't drive it. Right on. Way to go, Todd. It's good to see a roadworthy car as cool as your Jurassic Camaro.
Here's some good news. We'll be back with more bitchin' rides on Hot Rods 2 and the Deuce.
Get your sunglasses ready. When we come back, we're going to get a blast from a 1966 Supernova.
Cruising on the Deuce with Hot Rods 2 and the Hot Rod Magazine Power Fest from Indy.
Welcome back to Hot Rods 2. I'm Kiana Miller, and we have some great cars for you to check out. Let's take a spin. I know you're going to flip over what we have for you. Okay. He said okay, guys.
This super cool low-profile custom is a 1957 Ford Del Rio Ranch wagon belonging to Greg Fleener of Kokomo, Indiana. Man, this thing is cool and it has some attitude to boot. Fleener has gone out of his way to achieve the most he could with a minimal investment. Well, what do you think? Is it worth $10,000? The 73 Ford 400 Cube engine had been sitting for years in an old street rod when Greg found it. He and his friends pulled it, cleaned it up, and installed it in the wagon, and the engine has run dependably for 3 years with just a new Edelbrock 600 carb and new plugs and plug wires. The interior is big enough for a comfortable ride, even for Greg, who stands 6'6". The custom dash is a very nice touch with everything shaved and hidden. The car has been lowered 7 inches over stock frame, giving the foam ad its bad boy look. The garage gossip says this is the year of the wagon, and Greg shows he was ahead of the trend with his cool car.
Hey, you want to see what hot rodding's all about? Come check this out. Tom Dunlap has retained the classic style of his 1957 Chevy Nomad while making the best use of today's aftermarket parts. He smoothed the deck and expertly modified the original instrument panel to accommodate these autometer gauges. And you can see the results, 50s style with 90s technology. You hear us talking about performance and appearance all the time on the show. Most guys will be satisfied throwing a big power plant in their car and burning it up on the strip. But not this guy. This 1966 Chevy Nova is version number 8 for Dave Rashave. And I'd say he's gotten it right on this one. Originally slated for duty on the quarter mile, Dave turned the Nova project into an educational tool for those wanting to learn the ins and outs of custom car graphics with flair.
I originally bought the car with the intentions of drag racing it, and about 6 months into that project I decided to do my custom paint video. And I figured the custom car enthusiasts would be more interested in the video than a drag racer. The custom car people and the pro street people and the young guy in his garage is more interested in doing his own paint work, having the glamour and the neat looking appearance rather than the speed. It's something you can afford to do with just a quart of paint rather than a $5,000 motor. You know, it's more affordable, it's more hands-on. It's something that somebody can conceive and pick up and do, you know.
The Nova's 454 sports an outrageous billet aluminum ram air system plumbed with nitrous. The interior features are led by a handcrafted dash that took over 200 hours to create. A A two-piece rear deck lid allowed access to the nitrous bottle and fuel cell. Dave spent 3.5 years to complete this beauty with a lot of help from his friends. Keep your eyes open for Dave's performance tape video and for his next project car. I can assure you that we will.
This weekend, spectators here at Hot Rod Magazine's Power Festival can find a whole lot of stuff to check out. These events are a lot more than just car shows.
Buckle your chin straps. We'll be back with more Hot Rods 2 here on The Deuce.
Get ready, Power Pigs. Coming up next, we're going to take a wild ride in the world's fastest street car.
Welcome back to Hot Rods 2. I'm Kiana Miller, and I'm here at the Hot Rod Magazine's Power Festival in Indianapolis, Indiana. Hope you're enjoying the show.
Think of a 794 in the quarter mile with a top speed of 174 miles per hour. No, not the NHRA. I'm talking about Rick Dyer's 55 Chevy, the fastest street-legal car in the world.
How does a 55 Chevy react to this type of high performance and these type of quarter-mile runs?
Violent. Very violent. It's very incredible to take a car that's the size of a barn and very unaerodynamic and try to push it at 175 miles an hour.
Well, you did it, didn't you?
It's been done. Yes, it has.
3,522 pounds of steel and glass with a full interior. Not a pro mod with a license plate.
Street legal. Is it a tube chassis car, a Lexan window, a non-interior car, or is it a car that's all metal, roll-up windows, 3,500 pounds, and something somebody can walk up to and relate that they could drive? That's just what's a street car to us. And this is why we choose to run a back half car, a street car with roll-up windows.
So in other words, anywhere in the country at a stoplight, you are the fastest car on the road.
At this point, but there's always somebody there to take that away.
This 175 mile per hour, 1,785 horsepower brick is powered to the absolute edge. Eagle Racing engines, 565, Winberry Grant 1150 Dominators, Poly intake, dart heads, and NOS nitrous boost. Rick is the marketing manager for Cars Incorporated. His goal is to support streetcar racing, and he became the top dog earlier this year at the fastest streetcar shootout. Keep the faith, Rick, and everyone else be on the lookout for a 7-second black and white 55 Chevy. Want to race?
All of us here at Hot Rods 2 hope you're getting a chance to see something you like here on the show, and we hope you like what you see.
That's right, so drop us a note sometime. We want to hear from you. Write Hot Rods 2, care of Diamond P Sport, 9675 4th Street North, St. Petersburg, Florida, 33702.
Yeah, let us know what's going on out there and what you want to see here on The Deuce and Hot Rods 2. This 1948 Packard is just like the first car Gel Pittman ever drove. Well, okay, maybe not just like it, but enough that the 51-year-old from Eaton, Indiana feels like a kid again every time he gets behind the wheel. This summer is the debut of the Big Fat Smoothie. Everything's been shaved and molded and sprayed PPG hot red. Gale subframe to tug the chassis and added a 77 T-bird rear end, narrowed at 33 inches, and a 68 Nova SS front suspension and steering. This unusual street machine is powered by a GM 502 built by Gale's 26-year-old son, David. The great-looking package features Excel carb, an intake, crane cams, and three-angle valve job. The interior of the Packard is neatly wrapped in tan burlap upholstery with Dakota digital instrumentation, Dodge custom seats, Budnick steering wheel, and all the warmth and comfort you need while cruising down the boulevard. Gale says he remembers barking up the tires of his first 48 Packard way back when. Well, now he's really going to be howling in this bitchin' low cruiser.
All right, fellas, let me make sure I got this right here. That was the Super Deluxe Wash and Wax. Did you want Pine Forest Scent or Pina Colada?
Pine Forest. That'll work.
That's what I thought. Okay, and I'll see you in a couple of hours. Works every time!
When we come back, Hot Rod Magazine's 57 Chevy. Take a good look. This car could be yours.
Welcome back to Hot Rods 2 and Hot Rod Magazine's Power Fest from Indy.
Okay, here's your chance to win a 1957 Chevy Hot Rod. And boy, is that baby hot. Let's talk to Drew Harden, editor of Hot Rod Magazine. Hi, Drew.
Hi, Kiana.
How can somebody win this cool car?
Well, there's a couple ways. You can either go to one of the Peterson events this year or look for order blanks in issues of Hot Rod Magazine this fall.
What modifications have you made on the car?
We've made quite a few, actually. We took the body right off the frame and built up the car from the ground up. It's got a brand new V8 motor, a Corvette LT1 engine, an automatic transmission. It's got brand new BF Goodrich Comp TA ZR tires wrapped around Budnick wheels. Inside the car, we've got a brand new Dakota digital dashboard, Clarion stereo, new seats, upholstery. It's a fine machine.
What made Hot Rod pick a 1957 Chevy?
Well, 57s are cool. There's just no two ways about it. And what we wanted to do with this car was have a vehicle that had the classic styling of a 57 with modern running gear so you could drive this car anywhere.
There you have it. So get out there, enter to win, and maybe next year you'll be behind the wheel of this 1957 Chevy. Spoken. The editors of Hot Rod Magazine have chosen Dave Rashave, Best of Paint, Best Interior, Best Engine, and Best Street Machine. Dave, how does it make you feel?
It feels incredible. I'm lost for words. I want to thank Ed Kirk, Rich Kozak, my brothers Bob and Bill, and especially my wife and kids, and Hot Rod Magazine's Power Fest.
We've just witnessed two automotive legends teamed up together to form a powerful Power Fest experience. Hot Rod Magazine and the city of Indianapolis have played host to some of the baddest, eye-catching, head-turning street machines on the street.
We hope you enjoyed this heavy metal experience here on Hot Rods 2.
Hot Rods 2 has been sponsored by BF Goodrich Tires, when you're ready to get serious. The new Dodge and Mopar, divisions of the Chrysler Corporation. And by Kicker, America's music machines. When you need high-performance audio in your car, demand Kicker Car Audio Systems. Hot Rods 2 is a production of Diamond P Sports in association with ESPN.